Okay, then we can create next folder. Out of HTML you can create CSS. CSS we have different things. CSS 2 and 3 we have. So CSS 2 we can combine with the HTML. HTML tag remains same which we have gone through. In that extra tag will get added from the HTML5 plus CSS we will merge and we'll see how basic CSS. CSS we have 4 types. In that 4 type, the first type we'll try and we'll see using the CSS how we can change the look and feel of HTML. In HTML limitation we have so many things we are not able to do through HTML, but CSS will help you to change that. CSS will help you to achieve that. Okay. So CSS folder you created, go under the CSS folder and you will create total 4 folder. 1 folder, 2 folder, 3 folder and 4 folder. Create 4 folders. You have a link button here, click on that. Folder will keep creating. Right, so first folder will be number 1 as a inline CSS. Second, number 2, step number 2 will follow. Step number 3 will be external CSS. Step number 4 will be import CSS. Inline, internal, external, and then import. Okay, ready? How many folders? 4 folders. Okay. Write here one text file also. Do the right click and create a new text file. Give the text file name. So what I did right click, new. Under the new there will be option called text document. We can give as a CSS developer guide. Let's column that. Some names are in this. In recent code, we can call them. Okay, so today will be the class under the first folder that is called inline. Today all the files go to the inline. Tomorrow maybe or maybe from day after tomorrow we'll create the next files under the internal. Internal will go for 3-4 days. Then it will go to the external, and then last will be import. Step by step you will come to know all which one is the best, which one is the bad, which one is good, which one we should follow, which one we should not follow. Entire your web technology based on this 4 method only. CSS when you want to combine with HTML, 4 method you can follow either through the inline, internal, external, or import. Come to the developer guide. In developer guide, the HTML tags you saw, it has collections of tags. It has collections of tags with limited property and value. Property and values. HTML have lot of tags, but it has little limitation of property and values. Now due to that limitation, you cannot design a very good page using only HTML. So you have to take the help from CSS. Now what CSS will help? Let us write here. Cascading style set. CSS is called as a cascading style set. It has collections of only property value. Property and value. It has collections of only property and values. HTML have collection of tag, but limitation is on property value. CSS has lot of tags. CSS has no tags, but it has a collections of only property and values. Okay. So now in HTML, what is missing? In HTML, what it has tags, and what is missing? Property value. In CSS, what is missing? Tags, and what it has? Property value. So why can't we take the tag from HTML and property value from the CSS? And will come because CSS is in reach of property value, and the HTML is in reach with the tags. So from both the rich person will take different thing and will combine together. From CSS you will take the property value, and from HTML you will take the tags. Combine together and make a perfect application right here. It has collection of property and value that used to change look and feel of web page. That used to change the look and feel of web page. Using that, we are going to change the look and feel of the web page, color combination of the web page. Right. Next, after that, you will write below. When you are going to design a responsive web page, responsive word meaning is what? You understand responsive? Responsive word meaning represent your website will run in mobile also, and it will work in laptop also. Mobile means not mobile app. Website only we can open through the browser. It will fit properly in mobile. Okay. And the same website, if you open in the laptop, it will just fit in the laptop also. That is called a responsive design. So with the help of CSS, you can make HTML as a responsive. Like HTML will work in laptop also and desktop also. Design will look proper in the laptop also, desktop also, mobile also. Okay. You will not lose the user, because nowadays nearly 89% customer will open the website in mobile phone. 89. Okay, almost about to reach 100%. Okay, the people who sit in the office, he need to open the website. He is in front of the laptop. He will open the laptop. Else, if laptop is not on, then open the mobile. Always WhatsApp is on. Why? Because your net will be always there, because you want to use the WhatsApp. And if the WhatsApp is there, net will be there. If net you have, then definitely you will open the browser directly. So because of that, most of the people will open the page into the mobile phone. If the people open the page in the mobile phone and your page is not ready to work in mobile phone, what will happen? User, you will lose or not? Like user is opening, most of the user is opening the website in the mobile. Okay, and your website is not ready to work in mobile. Then what will happen? You will lose the users. You will lose the customers. Okay. You see the websites. Normally, a lot of websites will be there for interview, question answer, plus a lot of blogging website. Okay, they spend a lot of money to maintain the website. They spend a lot of money to write the content. Okay, they pay the money, each word 1 rupees to the content writer. They make the content ready. They pay money to developer to to get the question answer. Those content they will upload in the website. People will come. People will see the content. People will go home. Now suppose you have opened the W3 till now many times. Have you given a single rupees to W3? No. They have a developer, they have content writer, how they maintain. Right? In W3 only lot of ads will come. No? Once you open, lot of ads will come. Like you might, like me, like many people open the website, you are searching something, you are interested in the cloud computing also. Okay. When you open W3, you went to the some Python page. The Python page will display the cloud computing advertisement. Now you're inside your heart, there is somebody is running. I should learn the cloud computing. What you will do? Click there. You will click or not? Only click is matter. You click and go anywhere, no matter. Now what will happen? As soon as you do the click, the Google will cut the money from the where? Uh, Advertiser account and give to whom? Keep in his account. And from that money, 70% will go to W3 and 30% will go to whom? Google. Okay. And one advertisement cost is used. Huh? Pay per click. That only I'm talking. PPC pay per click. Okay, it's a bidding system is there. I was checking yesterday on internet, the web designing training in Bangalore. People are bidding 100, 211 rupees. Like suppose if you pay 211 rupees, then your page Google will display in the top rank as an ad, marking as ad. Now suppose 200 rupees you given to Google. Okay, Google is displaying your ad. Non-interested user also will click there. Anyone can click, no, you cannot control him. Anyone can waste of money. As soon as you click, 200 rupees will go from where? For advertiser to platform to the Google. Now question is where you clicked, in W3 or you click in tutorial point or you click in Facebook, where you click. Ad has come from the Google, platform was different, user was different. User has clicked in the W3 and money got cut from the advertiser and money gone to where? Google. Now Google will say tomorrow who click how many time and from where. The Google will say, okay, one user click in W3 on particular advertisement. That advertisement per click, how much customer is paying? Advertiser 200 rupees. Now the 70% of 200 will go to whom? W3. Understood? Now one person came, he was on the website for 1 minute and he given an earning of 150 rupees to whom? W3. So just to open the website and click once, it cost how much? 200, 150 rupees for whom? For you. But actually money is not from your pocket. Money is from someone else. Now you tell me W3 free of cost or paid? Huh? That is called B2B. Someone will come and when you go to the Naukri.com, when you upload your profile, Naukri.com will say, very good, one customer came. Now you will upload your profile where? To the Naukri. Tomorrow company will come. Now, Naukri.com will say, yes, I have profile. You want to see that? Payment is required. Give it them. Now resume is yours, contact number is yours, everything is yours. Only the platform is from where? Naukri. Naukri.com will say 200 rupees I will take, then only I will allow you to download a resume. Okay, that is more than 200 now. Okay, if you want to download a lot of resume from Naukri, 6-7 lakh you have to pay per year. Then only you can download a lot of resume from here. Now for one resume, how much they are charging? Nearly 200 to 300 rupees. You see, you have uploaded the profile just for job purpose. Someone need who is looking for job. So seller is also going and buyer is also going. Where? To the common platform. Now who has made the platform? He will utilize that. Correct. That is called web technology. Okay. You will understand slowly once you become developer. Automatically customer company will explain you. Okay. When he will come here, that time we need to cut the money. Don't cut the money once he is here. Once he will come here, then cut the money. You will feel like see how application is benefit. Okay, so you are in that same journey. Okay, don't worry, you will understand slowly. So what we understood, HTML has a lot of tags. Now those tags has limited property value. Now due to that limitation, you cannot design a very good page. But HTML have a very good friendship with the browser. HTML can deal with the browser. Then HTML will take the help from CSS, saying like CSS has a lot of property value. Take the property value from CSS and tag from HTML, combine together and create a very good responsive page. Now go here and at this place you are going to follow all a responsive web page equal to from HTML you have to use the tags plus from CSS you have to take the property and values. Okay, from HTML we will be taking the tags plus from CSS we will be taking the property and values. After that your page will become a responsive page. It will work in all the devices. Now come down below, right? When we are saying yes, CSS we can combine with HTML, we have made 4 folder nearly. So what is that 4 folder? Why we created? So we can write here what are the type of CSS. Okay, or we can write also type of CSS. What are the type of CSS? All are same. So what are the type of CSS? How many way we can write the CSS? So we have made total 4 folder today. One is called inline. You can write here not in use. Not in use. Just for learning purpose, we are going to understand that. Okay, we will spend less time in inline CSS. Nowhere in use. You are not going to use anywhere. Okay, but for learning point of view, it's a good. We will understand it. CSS meaning is what? Okay, how CSS work? We'll get idea from the inline CSS only. But implementation we'll do through the internal, external, and import. Okay, and we'll spend less time on inline. More time we can spend on internal. The second one is called as a internal CSS. Okay, average in use. Third one, external CSS, very much in use. Fourth one, import CSS. This is also in use. While doing development, when you develop the application, that time you will use the import method. But when development is finished, when deployment will happen, project will go to server, that time it will go in this method. Which method? External method. Okay. Development you will do using the import. But when production, when it will become a live server, when it will go to the server, through the command, we have to convert into external method. Okay. Reason is external method is super fast. Import method is slow. Okay. Inline is very bad. It will reduce. I will guide you what are the problems are there. So overall, we have to implement. Then only you get to know which one is looking good. Okay. You will come to know automatically. Once you go one by one, you will face, oh, in the previous one, there is this all about the complexity, here is got reduced. You will feel relaxed. You will feel like this is the best one. Once you go to the next, you will feel like previous two was bad, but this is good. Once you go to the fourth one, you will feel first and second was not good. Third was good compared to the current one. You will come back to a third one. Okay. 99% problem in the inline. Okay. 99% problem will get 90% problem will get fixed under the internal. Still 10% problem will be there. That 10% problem will get fixed under the external. Okay. So how much? 99 problem will get fixed under the external. 1% problem will be there. Now to fix one problem, 1% will go to the import. Once we go to the import, 1% problem will get fixed, 99% problem will come back. Understood? No? In inline, 1% solution, 99% problem. In internal, okay, in inline, 1% solution, 99% problem. In internal, 90% solution, 10% problem. Under external, 99% solution, still 1% problem. Then the people made last one, call it a import. In import, 1% solution and again 99% problem. Okay. Then we'll go back to first, second, or third. We'll go to the third. Okay. Then you will go through all the entire steps. You will come to know, oh, here this problem, here this problem, here this problem. Then best one is particular. Then you will start following. By then you will understand all property values. Okay. That way we are going to learn. Okay. So today all example will go under this folder. Which folder? Inline. Okay. Today all example will go under the inline folder. You will feel like it's difficult, but that will guide you properly. Property meaning is what? Value meaning is what? Okay. Let me write here one line. Okay. In that, suppose I follow a division here. Division open and division close. Inside the division, I'll write Bangalore is in Karnataka. Div is the tag name. Bangalore is in Karnataka is the value, content for that. Now copy again the division, paste below again. Okay, written. Now come. Division is the tag name, align is the property, whereas center is the value. Division is the tag name, align is the property, center is the value. Similar way, if I go below, division is the property, division is the tag name, where a style, what we have written here, a style. Definitely a style is a property of HTML only. Okay, through that you are going to call the CSS. Through a style property, we are going to call the CSS. But when the CSS will come, CSS will not come alone. CSS will come with the property and value. Okay, so division is the tag name, style is the property of HTML. Where using that style, we are going to import the CSS. We are going to bring the CSS. When CSS will come, CSS will say, I have two things, called property and value. That property will be applied to the division and value will be applied to the property. Now how it will be? Let's go. What you have written in the top? Align. Conditions. Align become property, center become a value. But in the term of CSS, there is called text hyphen align. Text hyphen align is the property, colon, center is the value. Right. This. Text hyphen align is the property. Text hyphen align is the property, and then center is a value. In HTML, between property and value, you follow the equal to as a separator. But in CSS, between property and value, you follow colon as a separator. In HTML, multiple property will come individual. Suppose we are written align center. If I write align center, if I write suppose called width as a 200, width as a 200. So each property and values are separate. There is no comma. There is no any kind of other separator. Okay, between property value separator is equal to. But in the term of CSS, when you are writing inline CSS, property and value will be separated by colon and value must end by semicolon. If it will not end by semicolon, it will trouble for next. Okay, your browser will not understand next is property or value itself. Okay. Semicolon. Semicolon is not end that. That's the line stop. All will consider as a one property only, one value. Your compiler will get confused. It will not differentiate. This is the separate property. This is the separate property. Okay. Now write here. Width. Suppose if I write here, width colon 300 px. 300 px. Now what will happen? One property and value will get separated by colon and value must end by semicolon. Another property and value also separate by colon and end will happen by semicolon. Assume by mistake after center you have not given semicolon. What will happen is your compiler will understand text align is the property, center is the value, and width is also the second value. Then they will get to know, oh, width has the colon and then 300. Then they will get to know what is this here. User has done some mistake. Correct or not? So they will get mixed and it will say, sorry, I'm not able to understand. I cannot display the output. So our habit should be there to give the what? Semicolon. After every value, semicolon is compulsory. That separate the property value. Okay. Now look at here. Width has 300 pixels. After that, suppose if you miss out semicolon, what will happen? After that, there is no any statement. So compiler will understand after that nothing is there. That meaning this is the last one. So there it will consider width as a property and 300 pixel as a value. Since after that nothing is there, so here semicolon will be optional. You can leave also, you can apply also. Okay. But as a proper developer, you should have a habit to write the semicolon after every end of your statement. Okay. Semicolon is required. You have to consider it's required everywhere. But last semicolon in CSS, you have option. If you leave also, it will work. But that will become a bad habit. Okay. So we understood what is the property and what is the value. Before colon we have property, after colon we have value, and every value must end by semicolon. In HTML, property value will be separate using the equal to. In the CSS, property value will get separate using the colon. Colon. Here, property and value is being separate by what? Colon only. Okay. Okay. Now we will create the example and we will see some property value and we'll come back to the developer guide. So file will go to which folder? Inline. Okay. Under inline, create a file example1.html. Under inline CSS, create a file example1.html. File extension will be HTML only. There we will be integrating with the CSS. File is created. Body you will follow directly. Write a CSS for body tag itself. Style equal to background colon sky blue. Background colon sky blue. Shift now. Coming. Background should come in sky blue. Background should come in sky blue. Sky blue. Follow a div tag. First, write inside the div what is the use of div. It used to div used to better dic used to divide HTML body into multiple blocks. Div used to divide the HTML body into multiple blocks. Now write some CSS for div. A style equal to height of div 200 pixel and width of div 200 pixel and background of div orange color. Okay, run now. Height how much? 200. Width also 200. Background is a orange. So one property is height, another property is width, next property is background. Semicolon, check properly. Semicolon must be there. Colon also should be there. Spelling is also required to check. Okay, so we should get a division 200 by 200. Okay, working then, very good. Go ahead. Copy the same division, paste again. BG color, green, paste again. BG color, red. How many division? 3 division total. 3 division, all are coming one after the other, not in the same line, new line. Okay. So division is same, look got changed with the help of CSS. From CSS, we have taken the height width property and given to HTML. Now HTML got CSS got inherited by HTML. HTML inherit the feature from CSS and apply the lookup. So we can leave this file and we can go for next and find out the solution how to print in the same line. All are going to the new line. In case if you want to bring all in the same line, then what to do? That is the first problem. As of now, it is going to the new line because the block level element. Division is a block level element. It used to divide the page into multiple blocks. So as of now, it's dividing into multiple blocks, but not horizontally, vertically, from top to bottom. Okay. We need to write some other property of CSS. Using that, we should convert from block to inline. All three should come in one line, side by side. Okay. When you go to the Flipkart, you will see in the Flipkart, photos will come, product will come. In one line, 2, 3 photos will come, product, right? That is all side by side, in one line. Okay. Once the screen width will get end, then it will go to the new automatically. Come to developer guide. Write inside list of property and values. Taken some more classes, you will come to know where to use the table, where to use the table. List of CSS property. One you wrote there called height. Using 3 way we will understand. 3 types we have. Width. 4 type we have. Background. 9 type we have. So height 3, width 4, background 9. Okay. We'll create example for all one by one. Next, write a property called float. Using height, we can set the height, but using 3 methods. What are those? We are going to see. Using width, we can set the width for a division block. But what are those? We are going to see. Background, we can apply using 9 ways. We will be seeing after few days, few example. Float we have. Now, what is the use of the float? As you saw here in this page, divisions are coming in the new line. Sometime our requirement will be two divisions should come in one line and two divisions should go to the new line. Then we have to manipulate it. One of 130 के लगभग. Let's come now. We will write float. What is the use of the float? It convert from block level element to inline element. It convert from block level element to inline element. It convert from block level element to inline element. Now come down. It has two values. Float left and one more is there called float right. Float right. Once you go for interview, people ask what is the float. You have to ask him. You are talking in the CSS or in programming language. In programming language also we have a data type called float, and in the CSS also we have a property called float. Both have the different meaning. Both are not the same. Float means the data type with the fraction value, and the float here meaning is something else. Okay. So float in the CSS convert a block level element to inline. Now element meaning is what? What you call element? In HTML, whichever the tags you have, all call is a element in JavaScript. Okay, so on internet when we read, you will not find most of the words called tag. Most of the words will be called element. So even I have written, it convert from block level element to inline element. That meaning it convert from block level tag to inline tag. Now block level tag, you remember those tag that print in the new line. That is called as a block level tag. Okay. Inline tag, those tags that come in the same line. That is called as a inline tag. Okay. So we have now two options. You want to display the data in one line or multiple line. If multiple line, then let it be as a block. Automatically it will go to the new line. If you want to display your data in the same line side by side, then you have to convert from block to where? Block to inline. Okay. While converting from block to inline, there will be two choices. Three block we have, suppose three division you have. So you will convert from block to inline, it will come side by side. First, second, third in one line. Some space will be available in the right side. That's the first option, where you can print from the left side. Second option, where you can print from the right side. Okay, available space will be free in the left side. So where you, if you want to print from left to right, start from the left and go towards the right, you will follow this one. Float as a left. If you want to start from right side, then you will follow float right. Start should be where? Right. Okay. So it is going to convert from block to inline, and at the same time it is going to set the direction also. Where to where? LTR or RTL? LTR, left to right. RTL, right to left. So both option we have, we can do anywhere to anywhere. So we'll write here one line, single line definition. It convert, it print from left to right. Print from left to right. Print from left to right. You can call capital right as a LTR. It convert or it print from right to left. RTL. Code written. Now create next file. Example 2.html. Example 2.html file hope you created. In which folder? Inline. Example 1 we can copy paste. Everything of inline. Example 1 you can copy and paste there. Example 2 is the copy of example 1. Please take that code. Example 1 and paste into the example 2. Okay, so this file also was similar. What is the first block? You can check once. The first block is okay this way. We can change 1 to 3. Right here call 1. Right here call 2. Right here call 3. First block, second block, and then third block. Now in the first block, you will add one more extra property, float left, colon left. Float left. Add this float left. Orange semicolon, after that float left. Float left add everywhere. In all three. Float left. Where is it coming now? Side by side. See, side by side. First, second, third. Float left. So float, what it will do, it convert from block to inline, where left will start printing from the left side. Okay, now instead of left, keep the float right. Float right. Float right, float right, float right. Change all three places. Float right, how it is happening? See, in float left, orange is the first one from left side. In float right, orange is the first from the right side. Complete direction got changed. Left to right and right to left. Hope it's working. Error? No error. Okay. Now we will create one page where we'll create lot of division like this. How we have created the division here? Three divisions are there. It convert into float left again. Left will start from left side, right will start from right side. Come to developer guide. Now next requirement will be, suppose you created the division. Now blocks you created based on using the div tag. Maybe we have a requirement where the block should have some gap between two blocks, space is required. Right? If you will not give a space, in Flipkart once you go, you will see between two photos there will be a space. No? So question is how to apply the space. So we have two options. Option number one, apply a space outside. Option number two, apply a space inside. Okay. Outside a space we can apply through the margin. Inside a space we can apply through the padding. Margin will give a space outside and padding will give a space inside. How that will work? Let's go. Write the next property. That is called margin. We'll keep all in one separate block. Right below a property called margin. Apply a space. It apply a space inside of element, not inside, outside of element. So it has a first property called margin colon auto. Auto. It apply, not apply. It align the container or the element. It align the element in center of present area. It align the element in center of present area. It align the element in center of present area. Now create a file, example3.html, to see the margin auto how it works. Create a file, example3.html. There we will see how margin auto will work. For the body tag, write a division. Auto. Now, right here, a style equal to height 200 pixel, width give in percentage, 50%. Background, red color, margin auto. That's called margin auto. Margin auto will print in the middle of present area. It will print you exact in the center. So now minimize the window also. Minimize little and increase slowly. You will find it will take the 50% of current screen. But where 50% is taking because of you have given the width as a 50%. But where it comes not left, not in right, exact in center. Center. So center it is coming because of this property, margin colon auto. Okay. Now remaining we have margin gap like left, right, top, bottom, all the side. So we can go to the code and we can write here one another line. Right, margin, suppose 30 pixel. It apply 30 pixel gap from all sides. 30 pixel gap from all sides. That can be left, right, top, bottom, and many more. Margin hyphen top 30 pixel. It will give gap only from the top side. Margin hyphen bottom 30 px. It will give the gap from the bottom side. Margin hyphen left It will give the gap from where? Left side. Margin hyphen right. It gives gap from where? Right. Now create next file. Example 4.html to implement the margin property. All side how the gap will get applied. Left side how gap will get applied. Oh, example 4 will be style equal to margin 30 pixel, background orange color, float left, margin 30 px, background orange, float left. Background orange float, margin background float. Height also you can give GST 200, height colon here, height colon 200 px, and width also 200 px. Check one division is coming. One division will come 200 by 200. Now this division you copy paste, right inside is a 1. Same division copy again, paste here 2. Same division copy, paste again 3. Same. 3 divisions should come. Three divisions should come in one line with an equal gap. Something like this. Now same division, copy paste 10 times. See how it is coming. Once one line will be over, it will go to the new line. Same division, copy and paste. One division is working. Change the number, copy and paste 8, 9, 10 times. You will find in your screen, it will look like the tiles. Multiple blocks will appear. Or will come sideways. See, so many are coming. How many in one line in your screen? It's 3 only. Because my screen is small, your screen is bigger. If you go to the small monitor, see, as you at this point there is a 2 blocks. This point there is a 3 blocks. This point there is only 1 block. Now float left will check how many blocks can fit in one line according to space. If 2 block is able to fit, then 2 will come. 3 will able to fit, 3 will come. If 1 is able to fit, 1 will come. That is happening because of this one, float left. Float left is working here, is making the proper, giving the proper. Margin left, margin property says like, suppose you are given the 30 pixel. It is not going to apply 30 pixel from one side. It will apply 30 pixel from top also, left also, right also, and bottom also. Total height you are given 200 by 200. 200 is the height, and from top it will take 30 pixel, and from bottom also it will take 30 pixel. Okay, so height will not be actual 200. It's need 260 pixel. 200 is actual, and margin gap on the top 30 and margin bottom on the 30. 30, 30, 60. Okay. Similar way, in the left side also 30, the right side also 30. In case if you want a specific side, no, only the gap should apply from the top. We have option here. Bottom we have, left we have option, right also we have option. Okay. Individual, if you want to write, you can write. If you want to write combined together, also you can write this way. That's called short code. Short code. What is that? Margin. The first number will go top. Second number will come left, right. third number will go bottom. Suppose if I write here, call margin 40 bx, 70 bx, and then again 30 bx. Okay, 40, 70, and then 30. So from top will be gap of 40 pixels. From bottom there will be gap of 30 pixels. And from left and right there will be gap of 70 pixels. Here we can apply percentage also. Okay. So that is called a shortcut. Okay. In one line you can apply all the property. Else you have to write margin top, margin bottom, margin left, margin right. You have to write how many times? 4 times. Instead of writing 4 times, you can write 1 time. Using one line also we can manage. Okay. So today you will not focus much on CSS. Whichever the pending assignments are there, form designs, where in the website set number 4 and 5, using frame set, using form, just complete all today. Okay. Then from tomorrow after class, I will upload the CSS assignment design, a small design, different kind of steps. Okay, that you will work from tomorrow. But today, finish all the HTML which you have there. Okay, then we'll see again tomorrow. 9:30 only will come. Today I was late in the morning, so I've shifted half an hour late. Hmm?